to go out. I have to be someplace by 5, but I figure we would get through whoever we could get through right now, and I will hopefully be back on tonight. My intentions are to be on tonight. Hopefully I won't get home too late. Anyhow, I got about an hour right now. Okay, first person that we have here is Desiree, Tom, and me. Things should start to move forward. You've got things moving forward pretty quickly. You've got growth, change, and transformation coming in as your life seems to move forward or your relationship moves forward. The hard work that you put in comes back to you. Things look pretty good. Pretty good. Egg ball, love. You have a committed relationship on the horizon. If you're in one right now, great. Soulmate connection. If you're not, you can expect a soulmate to show up. That could be a Gemini, could also be an Aries. Looks like you've got, listen to your intuition, especially when it comes to love. Things should be changing for the better quickly, and you're being guided by the divine. Cynthia, will he come to Chicago and visit? I don't see him coming anytime in the near future for a visit. I mean, I can't say that he'll never come, but I just don't see it right now. Kiara, future relationship between Bruno and Gabriella. Relationship should improve after a disappointment. So if something's been disappointing, they get past it, the relationship improves, romance heats up, and they've got a new journey ahead of them. Well, what's up with the banker lady today? Seems like this person was having a rough day, full of anxiety, maybe didn't know what to do or didn't know how to do things, and feels like weak. I don't know, was this person nasty or a nasty bitch? Looks like she was having a rough day. She didn't know what was going on, or she felt very stressed out. I wouldn't let it bother you. Kiara, the Angel Oracle cards. You know, I just organized this place, so I got to figure out where I put them. There they are. Sometimes it's best for me not to organize, because when everything's out in front of me, I can see it. Okay. First card you got here is Courage and Bravery. You have the heart of a warrior. You want to do the right thing, but it isn't always easy. Angels are surrounding you in light, with the light of courage at this time. You're guided to do what you know deep down is in your heart is right. Being brave isn't about being emotionless. The angels are reminding you that it's okay to feel and okay to be vulnerable. You're allowed to tap into even greater strength that way. Angels are always willing to help you feel safe and guided. So call on them as much as needed. This is a time to take ownership of your energy in any situations that could be making you feel less than good. All through your courage, you'll begin to attract experiences of being respected. Your angels are here to remind you that your soul cannot be tarnished or harmed. It is the one part of your essence that always remains whole, healed, and complete. So if you are feeling the need to defend yourself at this time, angel wisdom is guiding you to not back down. You don't need to protect yourself, especially when you're with the spirit support. Call in the light of God, heaven, and angels to protect you. If you're feeling that you have made a mistake or that you have something that you need to share, be brave and take ownership of it. Trust that living with the integrity will always lead to the greatest possible unfolding of your life, and know that it's the best gift that you can give the world at this time, the truth. And then the other one that you have is ease and grace. 42. This is a time to learn and adapt. You're being guided to slow down and take your time. Take in the current moment and allow space for the events to occur. You often put too much pressure and expectation on yourself, and it is not required. Also, with constant effort and rush, you will find yourself becoming overwhelmed and tired. When you are too forceful, you used to tap into too much energy, and that may hinder the progress of this time. If you're in a difficult situation at work or with other people, don't feel that you have to prove your skills, talents, or worth. Just step back and breathe, and through grace, you will be seen, understood, and recognized for who you really are. You are being guided to flow like water. Don't feel the need to rush or force anything. A gentle approach will be more rewarding. Have patience and move with subtlety and grace. Your angel guides are encouraging you to see life as a dance, one step at a time, and you will make your way through this incredible journey, learning more and growing along the way. How can you move with more elegance? How can you slow down? How can you bring more grace and poise to your current situation? This is the time to soften and breathe. Move in a way that is steady but flowing. The information may come as a surprise or even a challenge to you, but your angels know that it will be beneficial for what is coming your way next. Pretty good. Pretty good. Mario, is the Pisces having financial issues? And if so, why won't you just ask for help? I think she is having financial issues. I don't think she wants to ask for help because it's a pride thing. I don't think that I don't think that she wants to feel like she's got to ask anybody for help, or that she wants to have to rely on anybody else. But I do think that she's having issues, yeah. Cynthia, is he talking to someone, or do we have a chance? I do think this person is talking to someone else. I don't know what your relationship is with this person right now, but there's a tower moment here. So I would just be aware of this. Moving forward could cause a tower moment. Chantel, will Martin choose to be with me or Christina? You can't put yourself in that kind of a situation. So whenever you put yourself in a situation that you need to be chosen or picked, you don't get chosen, because your energy you're lowering your vibration when you're in competition with somebody else. So looking at a situation like, I hope he picks me and he doesn't pick her, will guarantee that you don't get chosen, because you're here to choose your own life. So you can choose to walk away from the situation, you can choose to put effort in, but as soon as you start to compare yourself with somebody else, lowers your vibration and it makes you less attractive. So I would try to change the way that you're thinking about that situation. I have never ever seen anybody who feels like this, like I'm competing with her. I'm better than she is. I'm the better one. Is he going to pick me? Is he going to pick me? Is he going to pick me? That girl never gets chosen. Even if it's temporary, it doesn't last. I would definitely not look at the situation like you're competing with anyone else, because it's going to lead to heartbreak. And then there's going to be an argument about it too. Trust in divine timing, and trust in that you have a new journey on the horizon that's successful. But I would be careful with ever looking at any situation like that. Even going for a job, same thing. If you feel like you're competing with somebody else, it lowers your vibration, lowers your self-worth. Like, questioning your self-worth makes your vibration go lower. Cynthia, love. Okay, you do have a wish around love, and a new romance could take off that could be quite successful with possibly a Capricorn. Looks like you have a Capricorn coming in that might be new energy, and it also looks like this person may be very caring, kind, sincere, and loving. Negativity moves into the past, and this person may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. If you don't like the Capricorn that shows up, there's a water sign coming in as well. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Aqua. Will TG move back? No, it's gonna. I mean, I would never say never, but right now it doesn't look like they have that planned anytime soon. It looks like either they're happy where they are, or they're slow to come home. Desiree, why hasn't Tom reached out in the past 2 days? He may be very busy at work, which is not really an excuse. Like, I hate that, but I think that he doesn't want to seem too eager. You are on his mind. Things are going to move forward, but I think he's been very busy with work and finances. You should be hearing from him soon, like this weekend. Negativity moves into the past and things move forward. Mario. Messages from the Pisces to me in general reading for the next 2 weeks. Pisces may tell you that she's having some kind of a tower moment, and she's got some anxiety around her, and she may be feeling as if she's stuck and waiting for a ship to come in. Generally speaking, around you, you've got the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities, a new journey on the horizon, a new beginning coming in. You're no longer holding yourself back. Sagittarius enters. Laying down the law, setting up boundaries serves you well. Anxiety moves into the past. Happiness comes out, and you're no longer feeling burdened or weighed down. Love Tulip. Reading for me and Andrew 1 week. We didn't hang out yesterday. Okay. You'll probably see each other between now and the end of next week. Success comes in. You've got choices. Making a decision to see each other makes both of you feel relief. You've got no longer holding yourself back, and the Magician, the ability to make it happen. I think communication comes in, and I think you will be seeing each other. Paola, has the Cancer guy lost romantic feelings for me? Okay, this situation looks a little bit complicated. It looks like, were you two involved once in a relationship? It looks like it's kind of complicated because he doesn't want to be in a committed relationship right now. However, he would be willing to hook up with you and have physical contact with you, and he thinks that that's okay. And if you're okay with it, then that's okay. You know, you can have a relationship like that. But I think the problem is that you might be wanting a relationship, and he's looking for, like, hey, if we want to hang out and have sex, that's fine, but don't expect me to put in the rest of the work for the rest of the relationship, because it doesn't look like he's doing that. So you might be the one that has to make the decision as to whether or not you want to continue in this situation, because he does not want to be in a committed romantic relationship right now. But he would be willing to have sex. There you go. Tiffany, love. Listen to your intuition when it comes to love. You're being guided by the divine. A disappointment, a heartache, or disagreement, all is going to move into the past. And moving forward, you got some good karma coming into your life. If you've recently hooked up with a soulmate connection, things look good. It's moving forward. If there's no one around you, you have a Gemini, a Libra, and an Aries here. You also have a Cancer. You got success coming in around love, and you have the Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. So regardless of where you are, there's long-term committed relationship with good potential on the horizon for you. Love always, general. Things seem to change for the better for you quickly. You've got success coming in around whatever you've been working on around business, school, or work. It also looks like a Virgo comes in that might be of significance. A new venture is on the horizon, and you have the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. It serves you well. It also looks like you may be reconnecting with an old friend that you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time, and the hard work that you put into money and finances will come back to you. Money, finances, work, whatever it is that you've been working on. Kiara, will Julia reach back out? I haven't heard from her. She will reach out. Yep. Lydia, Obed Leo called at 1 a.m. I missed his call. I called back 2 hours ago, but no answer. You're going to hear from him again. Communication comes in again, and he's going to want to see you, I believe. You could be meeting up with him relatively soon. The choice will be yours, but the communication and the option comes in. Love Tula. How does NJ feel about me not opening all his social media stuff for hours? I feel like he kept posting because I wasn't opening anything. I'm still holding my energy. Good. Well, he's curious. He knows that you haven't looked at anything yet. And he feels like it's a little like that's a little bit negative. But he's kind of trying not to read too much into it. I would try to disconnect further. I wouldn't even look at the social media, because your energy is still with him if you're looking at it. I wouldn't look at it. I would just not go on social media. I wouldn't look at anything. This way, you're totally cutting your energy and you get busy doing something else. Crystal, what's the bad warning sign about Poland the Libra if I choose to be his future wife? What is the bad warning sign? I don't know. Why do you think there's a bad warning sign? Somebody tell you that? I think it's as well. I think that the connection is weak. I don't know. Did he ask you to marry him? And you're like waiting to give him back an answer? It looks like a very weak relationship. It doesn't look like it has a lot of substance or a lot of, I don't know. It doesn't look, it looks like a weak connection. Like, I don't know if you guys have explored the connection enough for you to say yes to him. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's the warning sign. You don't know him well enough, or you haven't been with him long enough. Or he's not who he shows who he is. It doesn't look like it's it doesn't look like the relationship is stable enough or strong enough to make a commitment marriage-wise. So I think the warning sign may be that you need to get to know him better or have a longer relationship with him. Blissful, angel or card guidance. Angels. Vulnerability and freedom. Angels are with you now to boost your confidence because they can see how harsh some of the experiences you've had to endure have been. They want you to know that vulnerability gives you the chance to find the strength that will bring you freedom. To move into the field of freedom, your angel's guide is encouraging you to take some time today to connect with the parts of yourself that you love and admire, knowing that your sensitivity is not a curse, but a gift. You are emotionally connected. You're emotionally connected soul. Although recent waves of emotions may have overwhelmed you, the emotions are great reminders of how much you care about living truthfully and in a positive way. So take some time now to value the traits and the quirks that make you unique as a person. This will allow the world to view them too. It isn't always easy to put yourself out there, but you're encouraged to do so now. Drop the shields and the barriers that you've put up. Let the walls come down and stop preventing the world from seeing your light. Do the work. $38. If you're wondering whether to move forward or not, the card is the message from your angel guides to continue on. You might feel that your current situation requires more time and energy than you're able to give, and there's a good chance that you're feeling disheartened or even drained. It's important to know that everything involved in the situation is pivotal towards your growth and expansion and spiritual connection. This card invites you to switch on the light that you have within. It's time to be a star, rise above, to be behind the wheel and to drive the journey of your life. The energy is going to be needed to hustle and to push, but every single effort that you make will pay off. Right now, you're sending out a signal that will create a wave that can lay down the foundation for the rest of your life. Pretty good. TD. Libra's sister is trying to cause problems between my sisters and I. Okay, is Libra's sister trying to cause problems between my sisters and I? Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. TD, general in the next 24 hours. Oh, you like my curtains? Thanks. I love velvet. I don't know why. I just do. And I love blue and purple. I love colors. I don't care. But I especially love blues, purples, greens. Over the next 24 hours, you may have some choices. Might be laying down the law, setting up boundaries, and you're definitely not holding yourself back. Things are moving forward. You'll earn respect from the people that you lay down the law with. You also may make a decision to walk away from something or someone that you feel no longer serves you. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. Bob Big Mac, General. A disappointment moves into the past. Being guided by the divine, listening to your intuition. Intuition is heightened. Anxiety moves into the past. You should have some choices. Moving forward, you got a Sagittarius coming in that may be of significance, and also an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Could be making a decision to go back to school. Could be for business. Could be for pleasure. And it doesn't have to be like going back to college. It could be like taking piano lessons. Whatever it is, it's positive. It looks like you've got, hey, I'm feeling prepared for taking on new endeavors. I got some good luck coming in. Life is starting to move forward. Lay down the law, set up boundaries with people that you think could be taking advantage of you. TD, what are the Libra's intentions towards me? What are the Libra sisters' intentions towards me? You know, it seems like I think that she's very jealous of you. And it seems like, I don't know, it's like, I feel like as she matures, or I don't know how old she is, doesn't even make a difference because you know how maturity is. You can be 50 and immature, and you can be 17 and mature. But it seems like as she grows and matures, she's not going to be so much like this anymore. Right now, it's like she's got a lot of jealousy around her. And she also has, in some respects, she kind of looks up to you, and she doesn't want to fight with you. But I don't know, it's like she's always starting some kind of bullshit because she wants attention. And you may choose to distance yourself from her for a while. If you take some time and space away from the situation, the weight of the world will melt off your shoulders. And when you guys reconnect, see, I think you're going to take some space from her. When you guys reconnect, things may be better. But she's like constant trouble for you. And I think it's out of jealousy. I don't even think that she realizes it. I think that she's just like overly dramatic and overly sensitive. And thing is that I think other people know it. I don't think that, like, whatever she's trying to do or whatever she says, I think people let it go in one ear and out the other. I think you just may have to take a little time away from her, and then let's see her mature a little bit, and then I think your relationship with her can move forward at some point. It's just a shame that it has to go through this. Samantha, hi, General, sure. Okay, you have a wish, put it out into the universe. You may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, business, whatever you do all day. And you could have some nice choices that come in around work, school, business. You may also be thinking about starting your own business or a side hustle that brings in extra money. An old wound is starting to heal and move into the past. It also looks like you got communication coming in from somebody that either you've been hoping to hear from or someone who you haven't heard from in quite some time. Life comes back into balance, no longer feeling burdened or weighed down. Things are moving forward. You got nice money coming in. You got stable business partners coming in. You've got business moving forward, business, school, work, whatever you do all day, and you're headed towards the 10 cups being full. Love cup is full. Love should be heating up. Things look pretty good for you from now right through the end of the fall. Red. Will I see Sagittarius later tonight? Yes, I believe you will. Red, what's next for us? Well, you're calling the shots. I think that he might be looking for a committed relationship, or you guys could find yourself in a committed relationship at some point that's quite successful. The relationship could strengthen. Romance could heat up. You might feel like things have come into balance. No longer feeling burdened. Things may heat up passionately. Things move forward next. Possibly a committed relationship if that's what you want. Queen, what will come of the meeting on Monday, good or bad? Will it be good? Will it be bad? I think it's going to be good. I think it'll be good. Love always. What are Teo's next actions towards me? I would say negativity around the situation moves into the past. You may feel like things are starting to move forward when some consistent communication comes in. Probably over the next couple of weeks, you should see a difference in this person. Elizabeth, general for next week. Okay, generally speaking for next week, you've got things changing for the better for you quickly. You may be working on a creative project of some type. Things start to move forward, negativity moves into the past, and you could be feeling a little bit more financially stable, and that makes you feel relief. You also may feel very respected and appreciated at work, and there's a wish around that. What do you see the ex doing next? He's prepared to try to convince you to reconnect with him. He's prepared for some good luck, looking for cause for celebration around somebody from the past returning. Love cup is full, and you might be laying down the law and telling him no, but he's either going to, I don't know if he's going to want to see you or he's going to want to tell you, when you give you a sob story, oh, let's give it another chance, you know. He's going to say something. He's looking to get back in a committed relationship. You may cut him there with that ace. Julie, is he now planning to take another week to reach out or to see me? No, I think that you'll probably hear from him sometime this week, maybe within the next couple of days. And he'll probably want to see you relatively soon. Crystal, general reading for me in Poland, the Libra for next year. Looks like it's somewhat of a rocky road. I don't know. Somebody may be feeling like they're not being treated fairly. I don't know who that is. You may also be feeling like there's a long road ahead of you, and I think that there is a long road ahead. It's like things move forward, but then you may hit a standstill, and there could be some arguments. You guys may not be on the same page. Somebody could be overthinking. I don't see a committed relationship here. Romance could heat up, but I don't see a committed relationship here. So I don't know what your relationship is now, but if you're not in a committed relationship now, I don't think that it's going to happen next year, because I think that you're probably going to be feeling a little bit like you're waiting for your ship to come in. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the two of you right now, but it's like romance could heat up, but that's about it. It doesn't look like it's like a long-term, stable, committed relationship, if that's what you're looking for. Or if he's asked you to marry him, he's not living up to that. You know, it's like saying the words but not playing the part. It's like it's not there. I don't know. I don't have high hopes for this situation. Not at this point. It can change if you guys both work on the relationship, but I don't see that happening. It just seems like, I don't know, like it's like the idea is like, okay, we're going to do this, but we're not really doing it. Like there's not really much happening, or there's a lot of time and space between the two of you. I don't know, maybe you guys just aren't on the same page, or you don't have the same idea of what a committed marriage is like. Toka, what does TG miss about me? Well, I would say they miss conversations that you guys used to have and time that you've spent together. Or maybe communication and conversations that you've had and the time that you've spent together. Red, general for the next 2 weeks. Got some passion coming in. You got success coming in around a new journey of some type that's moving forward pretty quickly around business or money. Business, money, school, whatever you do all day. Feeling like life has come back into balance, and the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Maybe feeling better respected and better compensated at work, and you could be making a decision to walk away from something or someone you feel no longer serves you. Cause for celebration comes in when you feel prepared because you got a stroke of good luck coming in. Seven of Cups, you should have choices, especially around business and love. Not bad. Myogram, why is S so upset? Why is S so upset? I think he may have had an argument with somebody. Somebody in his life maybe has treated him unfairly. You might need to have a little bit of patience with this person. May feel... could have something to do with being disappointed around love. I don't know if it's a guy or a girl, but it doesn't matter. This person may feel like they've had a disappointment around love. They may need some patience. They may feel like they were treated unfairly, and they're upset about it. They also could have had an argument. If they're in a relationship, it doesn't necessarily spell a breakup, but it could be an argument, a disagreement. I'm feeling like I'm being taken advantage of. And I think they're going to tell you about it. They're not holding themselves back. They may tell you about it. Desiree, I just saw Tom at Costco after asking why he hasn't messaged me, and he said he lost his phone. How did he feel when he saw me? Okay, let's see. Did he tell you that he was getting a new phone? I think he felt like it was divine timing. I think he was telling you the truth. I don't think he was lying. I think he is getting it. I think he is getting a new phone. I think he did lose the phone. I think it's a Mercury thing. Anyhow, he was happy to see you. Thought it was like a stroke of good luck. I think that now things are starting to make sense. You have a wish around the situation. I think that he feels like he probably feels like, oh, what a coincidence, right? But we know that's divine timing. It was no coincidence that you ran into him. Did he seem relieved? Because it was like relief. red, money in October. Money in October. Should be pretty good. You got plenty of options happening here, right? You've got walking away from something that you feel no longer serves you, some good luck coming in. Being prepared to either work a lot, take on more, whatever it is. Feeling like life has come back into balance. Money and finances move forward. The magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Money's coming in through possibly a side hustle or a side gig, could really pay off in October. 10 of Pentacles, got a large sum of money coming in. Money should be improving. You should do better in October than you did in September. Crystal, is it possible that me and Poland the Libra will marry? I mean, anything is possible, but it's not. I'm not getting. It's not. No, I don't think that you are going to marry him. And did he ask you to marry him, and you're contemplating that? Because it doesn't look like you've got the relationship for it. That's what's coming up. It's like this is not the relationship. This is not like a stable enough union. And I would be worried if somebody's asking you to marry them and it's like a brand new relationship, or it's kind of willy-nilly and out of the blue. I don't think that you're going to marry him. I mean, could that change? It could change. But I'm not convinced at this point. Sarah, what is Joe currently feeling for me? Thinks that you're smart, intelligent, intuitive. Thinks that you're very optimistic or that you have a good attitude. Thinks that you're sincere, serene, attractive. May also feel like things could change for the better for the two of you quickly. And thinks that you're a strong, independent person. Sarah, is Joe going to be reaching out? Yeah, I think you'll hear from him. Empress, will I have a successful commitment with a new person or an ex? New person. Ex. New person. Could be a Sagittarius. Crystal, general reading about me and Christopher for next year. Looks like you got some negativity around this situation. You may make a decision to walk away from this person because it's slow and steady wins the race, or this person walks away from you because they feel like it's not going anywhere, or it hasn't gone anywhere. Communication may be down too. I wouldn't expect much to change quickly with the Eight of Wands in reverse. I would say you may have to make a decision where you're putting your energy, with the first guy or with this guy. Because both of these relationships seem like they're lacking stability and a foundation. And I don't know which person you're with right now. If you're with the first guy that asked you to marry him, and you're going to focus on that could be your you have to make that decision, like the cards can't. Or if you're going to leave that guy and put your energy with this guy. But somebody here feels like they wasted time and it never went anywhere. So I don't think that this is going to move forward, but it could be because you're involved with that other guy. So it may be a decision that you have to make. As it stands right now, I would say there's not all that much happening between you and him next year. Or he's not putting in any more effort. Myogram, what is M's intentions towards me? for a new beginning. I don't know who this person is, but they may have been holding themselves back, but I don't think they're going to hold back anymore. New beginnings on the horizon. They're going to be perseverant. You have a wish comes true, and the world is at their feet. I think they're hoping for a new beginning. Myogram general for the next 2 weeks. M's intent. Wait a minute. Let me shuffle this again because I lost the question. General for the next 2 weeks. I skipped this one here about Sylvie. Myogram, what is Sylvie's intentions towards me? Let me do that one first. Wants things to change for the better quickly. Is hoping things move forward. Negativity around the situation or around you or them, independent of one another, will move into the past. The Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities, looking for communication to pick up, looking for a new venture. This person wants things to move forward with you. Myogram general for the next 2 weeks. You're feeling prepared for your life to move forward. Got the world at your feet. You also have, you may be feeling a little undecided about something, but you don't have to make any decisions yet. Listen to your intuition. Life comes back into balance. The hard work that you put into something, whatever you've been working on, will come back to you within the next 2 weeks. Lay down the law, set up boundaries, and don't stand for anybody's nonsense. Could have the opportunity for a little bit of travel, even if it's not, a full-blown vacation. A Virgo may come in. You may have the opportunity at some point to have a soulmate connection come in that leads to a committed relationship relatively soon. I can't swear in the next 2 weeks, but it's on the horizon for you. Sarah, if I give Nick a chance for a date, how would it go between us? It should go well. It goes well. Things can move forward pretty quickly. The hard work you put in comes back to you. You guys have a decent connection. You wouldn't be feeling burdened or weighed down. You would feel like things are moving forward, and there is potential between the two of you. I would give it a chance. I don't see any reason why not. Crystal, will I meet my future husband for next year? Got a 33% chance, yes. I would try to kind of disconnect from this whole, marriage thing. If you're not in a committed relationship right now, I would take a little bit of time and focus on yourself, because there's a lot of, chaos around this. I don't know who all these guys are that are asking you to marry them, but it's like, either pick one person and try to cultivate that relationship, or maybe disconnect a little bit from the whole marriage thing, because it's like there's so much emphasis on being married or getting married that it's just building a lot of resistance. I don't know where you're coming from. I don't know if you're in a relationship with the first guy that's asked you to marry him, or if you're looking for someone new. But it seems like nothing is, there's too much energy in weird places, but how do I explain it? You could be with somebody, or you can be obsessed with somebody, say, oh, I'm in love with this guy, I know it's him, right? And because you're so focused on that, builds resistance around the situation, makes it really super unattainable. But then also with that, it's like you don't see other people that come in because you're hyper focused on this one person. But on the other hand, it's like if you're spending a little bit of time with this person, a little bit of time with that person, and you're not really cultivating any serious, stable relationships, it's not going to lead to a marriage, because it's like you're 20% here, 15% there, 16% here. You're not working on building a solid relationship. But I don't know where you're coming in from. If you're looking like, hey, I need to be married right now, then I would say disconnect from that, because you're building a lot of resistance around the situation and nothing is really working. Or if you're coming from the place of, I'm going to hold on to this guy until something better comes along. That could also block it, because it's like, I'm not going to let go of this because I'm not willing to be alone or take a chance of not having anyone. But you got to figure out where it is that you're coming from with this marriage thing, because you just asked me a few questions ago if you accept the other guy's marriage proposal. So are you in a relationship with that guy? Because if you are, and it's a decent relationship, if you put effort into it and you build a solid relationship, that could lead to something. But if you're got one foot in, one foot out, it's going to create a lot of chaos. But you got to figure out where it is that you're coming from. I don't know right now where your involvements are. Um, Amber, I don't see it yet. Let me do Julie. I forgot what you told me before, that we'll meet the long term when this month. Long term, I believe it was before the end of the year, probably in the month of November. There was a Jack, I remember. Amber, what does Spirit Guides got for me in as far as love and money? Okay, let's go to the Spirit cards for this. The Dreamer, Archangel Metatron. A leap of faith. Follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. There you go with, that's for both love and for money. Here you go with finances. You've got the Six of Fire. Victory, good news is on its way. Public recognition or awards. And for your love relationships, the Star, Archangel Jophiel. Happy times, make positive, optimistic, long-term plans. You're on the right path. I think that's also the same thing when it comes to your career and money. I think that the career and money could kind of blow up pretty quickly. It may be a little bit like slow and steady wins the race around love, but that's still moving forward. Aqua, when will I relocate? I'm going to say that you can relocate. Okay, I got two time frames. It could be any time from this winter with the diamonds right through to April, or it could be, the spades would be right now this fall right through the month of June, which is basically the same thing. I'm going to say between now and June you should be relocating. Amber, what year will I get pregnant? Will it be 2022? Well, 2021. 2022. 2023. Comes up highest for 2022. 2021, you'd have to work really hard. I mean, if you guys have made the decision that right now you want to have children, perseverance could pay off before the end of the year. But if you're like kind of been like, whatever happens, happens kind of a thing, I would say it's probably not going to happen this year. It's probably going to happen in 2022. Crystal, general love reading for me for next year. Being guided by the divine could bring in new options. You do have the sun here. It's in reverse, which means there may be a delay to happiness, but you have the option for happiness with either an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, or a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. It looks like you could find yourself in a committed relationship sometime next year with cause for celebration that helps to ease anxiety. It also looks like success can come in around the relationship next year. It might be brand new energy. Got a new journey on the horizon. What time is it? It is 4:06. Okay, can we cut off the super chats because I have to leave? I'm hoping that I'm going to make it back on tonight. I think I will. I think I'll be able to. Otherwise, I'll try to get on early tomorrow morning. Adonis, what are Vivi's feelings currently after I sent the message last week? Does it look like Vivi is planning to reach out to me? Yes, I do think she's going to reach out to you. Yeah, it seems like she's waiting until she's ready. She may be thinking things over. I think that she's not sure what she wants to do, but I think inevitably she does reach out to you. Angels are speaking. When will I meet R? Sometime, I'm going to say sometime probably within the next 3 months, maybe before the end of the year. If not, it would be definitely sometime this winter. Pompey, love next 48 hours. Happiness comes out over your love life over the next 48 hours. It also looks like if there could be a water sign that comes in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You're being guided by the divine, and there's growth, change, and transformation coming in around your love life. Not bad. Not bad. JP, will Alina and Sam's connection continue for a long time? Well, it does look like, yeah, negativity has been removed from the situation and they have made a decision to move forward, or they will be making a decision to move forward, and it does look pretty long term. Martha, love reading for me in the Aries. Could be starting a new journey that's successful, cause for celebration. Committed relationship is possible that brings in happiness. Perseverance pays off around the situation. Things look good. Disappointment moves into the past. Things improve and move forward. Things look good. Mel, Virgo's thoughts and feelings about the conversation that we had earlier. Okay, it's kind of all over the place. So they first may have felt like either a disaster or, but this wouldn't be about you. This would be about them. Like they would feel like they were a disaster. They were having a tower moment themselves about whatever the topic was. Maybe they feel like they let you down. Maybe they feel like they fucked something up, whatever it is. And they maybe felt like they really screwed things up and they were a little bit anxious. But I don't know if as the conversation went on or as they replayed in their head, they seem to feel better about it. They feel like divine timing is making your relationship, whatever it is with them, grow, change, and transform for the better. And whatever you discussed about, grow, change, and transform for the better. It also looks like feeling prepared for things to move forward. More communication is coming in. And it looks like it ends on a positive note with the Queen of Cups. So I would say they may have really run through it with themselves. Sarah, why did Joe stop talking to me again? He keeps leaving and going out of my life. That people that ghost will do that. If you accept it, it's like that with any behavior, right? If somebody stands you up, right? You're supposed to go out to dinner, you go to the restaurant, they don't show up. oh, I'm sorry, this, that, and the next thing. Oh, it's okay. It's going to happen again because as soon as you accept their apology, they go right back to their bad behavior again. They know that you're going to not there. You're going to forgive them. So, as somebody that has ghosted once will ghost again, and they will keep ghosting because they know that you're going to take them back. And I mean like take them back into your life because you didn't tell them to go fuck themselves. So they're like, ah, she'll get over it. So, as someone who is ghosted will ghost again. And but it's like that with any behavior. Yeah. See, like they got other things going on, so they kind of disappear for a while, and when things don't work out, they'll come back. They feel like they don't have to answer for themselves. They can just do what they want. I mean, it's kind of arrogant, but it's like they feel like they kind of go with the flow of things. So this person maybe disappeared because they had other things going on, and then that didn't work out. Somebody else came in, that didn't work out, and they showed back up. But I hate to say it, that's typical of ghosters, and they're going to continue to do it. As long as you allow them to come back, it's like if you look back on any of your relationships, anybody that you forgave anything, usually that person did it again. Usually the second time it's worse. And it progressively keeps getting worse until finally you do something about it. So if you accept this person back, I would expect that they're going to disappear again. Okay, Mel, you were the only one here today. Nobody else was here. Thank you for always being here. Really, thank you. Okay, that's it for me for right now. Hopefully, I'll get on later tonight. But I have to. My brother's helping me with something, so I have to run over to his house, and I gotta hopefully absorb all of this knowledge. Anyway. So I will be back on tonight. Hopefully we'll get done with everything we need to get done early, and I'll be home early enough to do another live stream. Otherwise, I'll be on tomorrow. If anybody needs email readings, I can do email readings. Well, now I'm going to be out tonight. But the email ones, I can get them done usually pretty fast. So you can always email me. I'll see you guys later. Thank you all for being here. Bye-bye.